1867 marked Canada's Confederation, and ever since the centennial year of 1967, the flame has burned bright on Parliament Hill. It's a massive Monday night of curling here in Ottawa, featuring a star-studded lineup. You'll see multiple Brier winners, including the defending champions. Taking to the ice will be numerous world champions, and on one sheet, the Olympic winners. Four of the favorites, all in action from our nation's capital. It is a sensational draw 7 from the arena at TD Place. The Tim Hortons Brier is next. You tell yourself it's just another night of curling, it's just another game in the Brier, but how can it be with so many good teams and so much pressure on the line every time you step on the ice? Let's check the scores from this afternoon's draw 6, and look at this. British Columbia keep themselves right in it with a win over Ontario. Alberta in the battle of the Cooey brothers had to go one more as Kevin beats Jamie. Newfoundland and Labrador win by 2 over Saskatchewan, and Prince Edward Island pick up win number 1 as they hand the defending champions a loss. So as we check the standings, one team remains undefeated, that's Northern Ontario. One team remains winless, that's the team from Yellowknife. Once again, tonight you have your choice of games. Multi-sheet coverage, 1 and 5. You can see Team Canada, Northern Ontario with Brian and David, or on TSN3 you'll see Alberta and Manitoba as our coverage of the Brier continues.
It is Monday night in the nation's capital. A beautiful look overhead of downtown Ottawa, Ontario, the site of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. It is must-see TV tonight if you're a curling fan. A rematch of the gold medal game from last year. Team Canada taking on Northern Ontario. Glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mudryk joined by Dave Nedewin, and ever since the swish where Pat Simmons took over as skip of this Team Canada squad, they've gone 11-2. Those 2 losses coming to PEI earlier today and to Brad Jacobs in Northern Ontario back in round-robin play in Calgary.
Well, going back to last year's Brier, every time Team Canada's back is against the wall, they play lights out. They had a tough loss today against PEI, so I fully expect them to rebound, come out this evening, and have a fantastic game.
We're honoring the troops on TSN today. You see these jerseys? Team Simmons, big supporters of Wounded Warriors. They'll auction those jerseys off to raise money for a very good charity. In the meantime, Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs, the only team still undefeated here. I had a great chat with EJ Harnden during the TSN Skins game, an event they actually won. EJ said at that time, we want to bring that passion and energy, not to just every event, but to each and every shot. And we've seen that this week.
Well, listening to Brad Jacobs' interview before the event started and talking with the team last night, they have this calmness about them, this confidence. They're taking this completely like business. They want to leave here with nothing more than a Brier title.
They are 2 fantastic teams coming in. We thought they were 2 of the favorites, and tonight it is a big-time matchup. It is a rematch of that gold medal game that we saw in Calgary. Can Jacobs get the last lap this time around? First rock next from Ottawa.
We've won this event, we've won the Olympic gold, and we've also lost this event in a really heartbreaking fashion. So we felt all of the emotions, the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And it really builds a lot of character, I think, in both ways.
It's a great honor, and last year to have worn that for the first time was fantastic, and certainly feel just as good about it this year. And for us, it's a symbol of, you know, going out there and working as hard as we possibly can to defend what we won the last few years.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Scotties Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
If you're a curling fan, it's must-see TV tonight. On Sheet A, Team Canada taking on Northern Ontario. Sheet B, former champion Jean-Michel Menard. Team Quebec taking on Team Saskatchewan. Sheet C, a battle of 53-year-old skips. And on Sheet D, Alberta, Manitoba, certainly two of the favorites as well. It is that rematch of last year's gold medal game. We can't wait. It's time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Pat Simmons, skip of Team Canada. Our lead is Nolan Thiessen, second Carter Rycroft, third John Morris, and we curl out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
Hi, I'm Brad Jacobs, skip of Team Northern Ontario. Our lead is Ryan Harnden, our second is EJ Harnden, our third is Ryan Fry, and we curl out of the Community First Curling Centre in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
You think it's a tough field? In this entire field that TD plays, 16 players have won a Brier title, 9 players a World Championship, 9 Olympic gold medals, and so much talent on the ice here tonight. Team Canada, the Redstones, Northern Ontario, the Yellowstones. It was Pat Simmons and his team winning the draw to the button, so they have that crucial hammer, and they get things going on a very exciting Monday night. So much talent, so many great games on the ice. Let's kick it off with the Northern Ontario lead, Ryan Harnden.
It's going to be one of those nights, Brian, that we're going to have to do our best to make sure we focus on our sheet and not get distracted by the other ones, because there's just so many good games out here tonight.
Yep, keep going. Yep, go on, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going, keep going.
And Brad Jacobs not wasting any time. He's throwing up the center guard first rock.
Yep. For weight? Yep.
Line's good.
Gotta go for weight.
Line's
This
good.
guy's pretty impressive. Nolan Thiessen, he's been to 4 Briers, and he's made 4 Brier finals, winning 3 championships.
John, if you have to.
Whoa. Yep, hard, John. Really hard. Really hard.
Whoa!
I don't mind this. Solid. Keep it solid, Hack, Pete.
Well, there's a little bit more of that curl that we saw this afternoon after they did some work on the rocks and ice last night. You could see the late finish in the last 2 to 3 feet. It actually curled enough that it's actually poking out the other side and gives Northern Ontario a chance to make a play with the intern with Hack weight. Something that I thought would be a bit of an advantage, possibly, to Team Canada. They played on the afternoon draw, whereas Northern Ontario did not. So this is their first look at the ice since the small change and added curl that's gone into it.
Ryan Harnden makes contact with that red stone, and away it goes.
Other side.
Switch brooms. Keep it good out here.
Normal. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yes. Really hard.
Clean.
Good. Sweep.
Deep, right?
Good shot.
Normal.
I know in this field, every game seems like such a big game, David. There's so much experience out there. When you competed with Randy Furby, was there a team or a group of guys that you guys really got up for, that you really enjoyed playing, that maybe brought the best out in you?
Well, I don't know if there was anybody in particular. I mean, obviously, I think the one team or player that certainly helped us elevate our game, knowing we needed to be as good as him, and he was certainly the top team at the time was Kevin Martin. Outside of the province, there were so many great curlers over the years. I think of a guy sitting in front of us right now, Wayne Madaw. His team was unstoppable for a while, but I think anytime these players play against the top teams, they get up for them, and there's so many of them here.
Close. Yes. Yes.
Really nice hit and roll by EJ Harnden, run back by Carter Rycroft.
It should be back and forth all night long. You mentioned Wayne Madaw. He's here as a coach for Glenn Howard, Team Ontario, had that unfortunate accident skiing. He's actually one of the only players ever to win Briers at 3 different positions, which I found pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Got room. Got room. Just for weight. Room. Lots of line right now.
So a good chance for Northern Ontario to make a draw around the center guard.
Stay close.
Try and get into the top 4 foot at the deepest.
Pete, finish it. Gotta go, Pete. Gotta go, Ryan. Gotta go, Pete. Keep going. Really hard, really hard, really hard. Keep going. Really hard.
You hear them calling Pete. That's Ryan Harnden.
That's good. Attaboy. That's sweet.
Yeah, we got a pretty good lesson in the nicknames on that team. They call Ryan Fry Schmeeds because apparently, according to the skip, Ryan isn't small and he's not medium. He's somewhere in the middle, so they call him Schmedium. So now he's Schmeeds. So there you go.
I think most teams had, you know, maybe 1 or 2 players with nicknames. Northern Ontario has about 5 per person, they said.
Right?
Just wait. Nolan. No. Clean.
You ready, Nolan?
Hard. Whoa. Hard, Nolan. Hard, Nolan. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard one.
Trying to move the yellow one back and be shot rock.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I guess.
Great shot.
You can do it.
I only got like 2 inches of that.
Oh, then you want to do that?
Well, we gotta try it.
Try what?
Try the hack.
Yeah. I think it's there.
Yeah.
They just saw John Morris make that same type of shot. Pretty sure it's there.
And I truly believe these shots are here a lot more this week. A, the brushing and how far it's come. B, the directional sweeping and the fabric of these brooms as well. It's been a whole different ball game at this year's Brier.
Red.
Yeah, it really has. You look at Ryan Fry's numbers there. He was 95% after his first 3 games, and he's middle of the pack for thirds. Everyone's just shooting so much better, and a big part of that, as you mentioned, is the advanced sweeping techniques that we're seeing for the first time this year.
No one's been along the game longer than Jules Ochar, who's here as a coach for Brad Gushin. We chatted with Jules earlier today, and he said he's just amazed at the changes in the game. He's seen shots that he thought were missed, and the next thing you know, it's to the near hog line, and the stone has been moved back a little bit, and the shot is made, and he's seen that a lot this week, and he's seen a lot in the game. Look at that little hit and roll behind cover as they trade the shots here in the first end.
Well, looking at the keys for Team Canada, one of the things that I thought might be to their advantage, and I pointed out, was that they've played on this ice after they've added the curl to it. So I thought if Team Simmons, Team Canada can come out and score an early deuce and take the energy out of Northern Ontario, it would certainly be to their advantage.
EJ!
Shot handle!
Whoa! Ryan!
Too early, man.
Come on! Hard! Go!
No, wait.
Go hard.
Yeah, I see that. Go. Keep going.
Super soft.
Okay, that's good. We're 2, right? Yeah, good shot. I think you're...
Wow, that's some great sweeping. Just gets by.
Yeah, I see that. Go.
And that's that sweeping direction to try and hold the stone or hold the line.
Well, and talking about great sweeping, when you look at the keys for Northern Ontario, it is great sweeping ice, and the Harndens are going to make a lot of shots for their team. I think for Northern Ontario, they came out here with a business plan on how they're going to win games, and they need to remain patient, regardless if it takes 8, 9, 10, or even 11 ends.
Keys to the game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Yeah, we hit that one.
Yeah.
That's the play. This knows, right? This one knows it.
Well, we might not be shot if we know it. Maybe that's what he's wondering.
Well, it doesn't. He has a. What does he do? He comes around and might give us a double. Or
Okay. Whoa!
nope.
Gotta go.
You see the big beard on Jacobs. Looks like Johnny Moe may have shaved his off after that loss to PEI. Or was it this morning already shaved off? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's pretty superstitious sometimes that way.
He is.
No?
What double? That? Oh, that's like an inch of the rock. Here.
Yesterday was kind of in that half beard mode.
I like that too. I'm not superstitious, just lazy. There's a difference.
Control.
Okay, I like it. Let's go.
What are we doing,
Try to
Brad?
roll it in a foot.
Okay, good.
How much weight?
Solid control.
John was pretty much normal.
Yeah, and there's our evidence. So earlier today, PEI, there you see John Morris. And I guess after that loss, it was time to change things up, so why not?
Well, there wasn't a lot of time. I think they only had about an hour and a half between games, so he must have found a razor real quick.
He's making me look bad, though. I have time. And those numbers to me are incredible. 88%, and he's 7th among skips. A few years back, he'd be a first-team All-Star.
Well, they're trying to roll in just a rock or two, so that makes the double more difficult for Team Canada.
Shot. That came down, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah. Even on this side of hair, John isn't bad, right? Yeah. Like, not overroll, but like solid control. This will come up a little bit, it looks like. Solid control.
Okay.
Ideally, I'd like to show like a piece on this side of that yellow, eh? So, okay.
Well, you heard what Pat said. He doesn't want to roll directly behind the yellow because it's a fairly straightforward run back on the nose. If they can leave a quarter of the rock showing on the right-hand side as we view it, it makes it more difficult for Brad Jacobs to eliminate it.
Whoa, no, I go!
Carter!
Whoa!
Carter!
Hard! Going hard! Whoa! Go, John! Yeah.
Okay.
As Pat Simmons rolls back button, let's update you now. New Brunswick, Ontario, and it's a battle of the 53-year-old skips. Final stone here from Glenn Howard. You see the one yellow he has in the 12. Bang it back. Can he make the double? Yeah, he can.
What a great shot. First in, double takeout for his deuce.
And with both Ontario teams on the ice here tonight at TD Place, should be a lot of great crowd support. 2-0, Team Ontario.
I like that.
I like it.
One thing that always impresses me about Glenn Howard is that he never overthrows those shots. He's so accurate. He throws a controlled hit weight and just makes them more time than not. So many times we see, a lot of the players throwing them so hard to eliminate both rocks, but you just don't quite have that accuracy or control of it with sweeping.
just trust what we threw in practice. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, David, this ice to tap it or just sit on top of it?
Yeah, I think it is to move it a little bit. It doesn't look like enough ice for the straight draw, but I wasn't paying attention to their discussion either.
Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Going for button. Line's good. Whoa, if you can. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Beard Wolf, he can, but they have not woed, not once. Both Harden brothers pounding this rock.
Sure, that's straight draw and it's short.
Well, don't, not in the rings. Sit.
And they didn't want the rings because now maybe the double for 3.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't want to mess around too much with it, so I like that.
Worst case scenario for Northern Ontario. If that rock even stopped half a rock shorter, there was a double only for 2. Well, a draw for 2 in that case.
Kind of weight, Pat.
Firm. I don't want to mess around too much with it, but this will come up a little bit for us too, so firm weight.
Just the shade high?
Yeah, nose just does it. Shade high is safer. Yeah. Okay.
John Morris from Ottawa, you know he wants to have a fantastic performance tonight and all week long. And Pat Simmons, David, has been so good as this team started off 3-0. Had a little stumble earlier today against PEI, but what a chance here. Final stone in one. Make the double and pick up 3.
Right on the nose.
Bang on the nose. Yellows go. What a start for the defending champs. They are on the board early here in Ottawa. 3 on the board for Pat Simmons and his team out of the Glencoe in Calgary, Alberta. You're watching the Brier on TSN.
Great shot.
Well, the batteries on the remote control could get a workout tonight. Look at the coverage, of course, on TSN 1 and 5. It's Team Canada, Northern Ontario, and over on TSN 3, Alberta, taking on Manitoba. Vic, Rush, Cheryl, Kathy Gaucher with a call over there if you want to watch, or we can just provide you with an update. Yellow Stones belonging to Mike McEwen, and the Red Stones coming from Kevin Cooey. Final stone on the way here in 1, and he has the tap to pick up an early 2.
Out-turn back line to Hackway tap. They come off so hard off that center line. You can see Ben working right now trying to hold it.
Keep in mind they're just coming off that extra end win over brother Jamie Cooey earlier today by the guard. Hold the shooter. Nice touch early on. So 2 on the board for Team Alberta.
What a great shot. That Manitoba stone was almost perfectly buried.
It is incredible what they can do with a brush here on this surface at TD Place. What a start for Team Canada. Bit of a mistake from Brad Jacobs coming up light with his draw. He actually left a double. Pat Simmons made it. So it's a 3-point advantage with action underway here in 2. It is Brad Jacobs, Yellow Stones with hammer.
Well, you'll see Team Canada try and bring the play into the rings. Leave opportunities for double takeouts for John Morris and Pat Simmons.
Go nice and true. They'll just come up a bit. Stay here.
Clean. Come on. Yep. Screen. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Halfway. Yeah. It's all there.
So?
Yeah.
Line looks good. Rube.
Yeah, we're there. We're there.
Rube.
Nice line.
Close to in.
Okay, whoa.
Yeah, we
Line's
don't want.
In case you're wondering at home, you see the purple ribbons that
Whoa, fry a little bit.
Team Jacobs is wearing on their jerseys, and you've probably seen them on myself and Dave and our broadcasting crew here on TSN. They're in support of Craig Saville, who's an Ottawa guy and a great guy. Awesome curling competitor. He's currently battling cancer, and all the players and, of course, our broadcasting team. Thoughts with Craig and his family. He won a couple titles with Glenn Howard. He was also here. So we send our best wishes to Craig.
Whoa, come on, Nolan.
Okay. Same shot, eh? Yeah. Just a little less weight.
Well, got rid of the guard, but also took out their rock top 12, which they did like there. It's not necessarily hurting them now, but it was certainly protecting the one top 4 foot.
A little wider. But line's good.
Line's good.
Sliding.
Yeah, it's sliding good.
How much?
Almost in.
Sit.
Sliding way better.
It's coming down.
We're almost in. We can't. So we can't. We're in.
And Ryan was right. It sells top 12.
I thought it was about the same. It's just a better path.
Good chance for a double takeout for
Inside nose.
John Morris.
Okay.
Clean. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa! Yes! Yes, Nolan! Yes! Yes! Whoa, Pat! Whoa, Pat! Whoa, Carter! Whoa!
Some bodies nearly bouncing there behind the tee line, trying to sweep that rock.
looked like that slid pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
Good speed. Yeah. You still got to be positive.
Back here, right?
Yeah, back 8. Go right.
Well, a great opportunity for Northern Ontario with that stone that John Morse just threw, staying just in front of the rings. They can come around that and bury pretty well, even to the tee line.
It's good.
Rub. Clean. Yep. Yep. Rub. Yep. Rub. Hard. Line's good. Rub. Yep. 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 Line. Rub. Rub. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Line. Hard line, Eads. Hard. Hard. Right back here if you can. Go. Right back here if you can.
Go, Red. Go, go, go.
Okay.
So you might be wondering, how hard is it to score a 3-ender against this amazing team from Northern Ontario? Well, look at that. Just 2 3-enders in their last 25 Brier games. You just saw the 3-ender in the first end. The other one, David, coming in last year's final against Pat Simmons, and that was in the 9th end.
Yeah, they're such a good hitting team. Ryan Fry is kind of their cleanup man. They can play very aggressively. When they get into a situation that isn't going well, Ryan can throw the big weight and clean it up. Very good at the ankle runbacks. In this case, it was just a really unusual mistake by Brad Jacobs.
Heavy. Clean it, Carter.
It's heavy.
Clean it.
Whoa. Clean. Yeah.
Yes, Carter. Whoa.
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 Back 12. Clean.
Small ball.
Back 12.
Clean.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Okay.
Carter Rycroft, he's dialed in when it comes to the sweeping. You can just hear it in his voice tonight. He's
yeah,
ready.
He is. There's a lot of intensity from Team Canada.
Got a 15-2, they got top 12, and I got EJs where they didn't touch.
Well, that's one of the goals of all these teams. I mean, there's no question that there's going to be losses throughout your week, but the goal is to make sure you don't have back-to-back losses. So I know for Team Canada, after losing that game this afternoon against PEI, it's so important they come out here and have a good showing.
Good way.
Ryan Fry has his own Brier title. This team won it in Edmonton, and his father won a Brier title in Ottawa, and that was in 1979.
Whoa. Yep.
And as they say, small Fry with a little roll, and that is shot stone as well.
Go over, Carol, eh? Good throw.
Whoa. Yep.
Hardy.
Yep.
Whoa.
Not ref.
If we go nose, then he's got the double for 3, right?
Still should.
I think he could, eventually, if we're up here.
Yeah, well, I might have to make a hair of a roll, but.
Okay. Although we might be able to roll into it. Okay.
I think solid control. Kind of what I threw last end there. Solid control.
Okay. And the nose, you got her.
Yeah. Solid control. Same as last end.
Yeah. Nose hit. Sid second and third shot. They're anticipating that Northern Ontario will come down and nose as well.
Just control. Control.
Obviously, such an important shot to stick on.
Really hard. Hard. Stick it hard. Hard. Clean. Hard. Clean.
Skip Stone's here in 2. Pat Simmons bangs it on the nose, and that is now shot stone.
Good shot.
Oh,
Trying to bring in a 3, Fry. That's all.
I don't think a 3's here.
Well, I think we try, don't you think? Like,
how do you see a 3 though?
well, if we nose, right, he might fire some sort of half a rock, bang, bang, and across.
That's how he gets a 3. Jams this, goes underneath of it, and you tap it for 3. If he plays that, I think that's the only way you.
Do you like here?
I just.
What's he have if we nose?
I think.
Well,
I'm just
probably
thinking if
knows.
we freeze, then he
go into
noses,
this one.
right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, let's go here then.
Why don't you come down here?
You could make this too. You could make that with.
We're not doing that.
You can make that with like firm control.
I don't know if I like that.
I'm thinking, though, if we freeze on the nose,
Yeah.
and he knows it, right?
Yeah, then you can
If you
take it
hair
away.
on this side, then we're all gonna get 2.
Or if he doesn't throw it perfectly, we get 3, right?
That's what I'm trying to do, is try to
Like
bring it
if
at 3
he
at this
just
point.
picked this, you've got that for 3, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever you like.
I like to freeze. If you like to freeze, whatever you.
Like if we nose, he can probably throw it really hard and get to here.
Makes it a little tougher.
A little tougher.
I like here. Right on this side, don't you think?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, do it.
Okay, so coming this way. I think this is going to curl, Fry. They were taken out there to get to the button.
I don't want to follow too much.
No, I know, but
Okay, let's
I
go.
like that.
Brad.
So they're going to put a stone just on this side, thinking that Team Canada may come down,
Same thing.
hit this potentially right on the nose, and possibly give Brad Jacobs a double takeout, leaving their last stone right here for 3.
A lot of room.
Back line. Oh,
You gotta go, Age.
Back line.
You'll have to go then.
EJ on it to try get it to curl.
Where do you want it?
Keep it calm. I want to get, we're not on the red.
We're not. We're
I think we
heavy.
gotta keep going.
So as that stone settles, we'll have a peek over on sheet B. Quebec taking on Team Saskatchewan. You see Brad Jacobs' stone actually slides right by. So a mistake there in the meantime. It is shot stone right now belonging to Jean-Michel Menard. I believe he's lying 1, so this appears to be the run back try, the angle run back from Steve Laycock with his last here in 2.
Yeah, he can hit it a couple different ways. Just off nose onto the yellow one, and he can get 2, or straight onto the red one, and he gets 2.
Just misses everything, so
That's a good spot.
a steal of 1, I believe. They'll look it over.
Have we ever tapped this at all? Is it anything? Yeah, that's not bad either, but I don't want to throw that way. No, I'm just saying,
So they're going to measure, so we'll keep you up to date. Definitely a steal of 1. We will let you know as soon as they have that measurement.
Well, we talked a little bit about Team Canada playing in the earlier draw and having a good handle on the ice, and that there was some changes they made to it last night, potentially coming out and getting the early jump on Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs obviously is a little bit surprised on both draws now, one being light and one being heavy.
My only worry is this. Are we going far enough out that it's a different path at all for weight?
Well, not the way he just threw his, though. He just went like
No,
here and went through the
we are
middle.
than the corner guards for sure. Yeah, we got to go another 6
If
inches.
we throw it like we think it's going to be as quick as it is to the corner, and it's not, and we come up short.
Isn't short okay?
Well,
So just a hit from 2. But
I think the other thing is
make-
we could play the same path and play T-line weight and just tap it, and as long as we tap it on a hair high side, he's got no shot for 2.
What's
And
he
at
have
least
for
we
2?
know the
What's he
weight.
have for 2 right now? Just other than obviously like
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if
So
you're
just
worried
play
about-
T-line and-
Yeah. That's edge of button though, John.
Okay, so where are we going?
it's quick here, Pat.
Really good conversation by John. He was
It's quick
suggesting
here.
they get into the same path they've been throwing
Yeah, it's kinda
with
like
enough
the same
weight to
spot
make sure
last
they're there in a small bump. What he doesn't want to do is take a little bit more ice, potentially in a new spot, come up short, and give Jacobs an easy hit for 2.
What do you got?
Back T!
Stay close, yeah.
Yep, for one.
Yeah.
Clean.
T-line!
Yeah.
Just clean. Just clean.
Wait.
T-line!
Whoa, clean up.
Yeah.
Still
Enough
you,
weight.
still you,
Hard,
still
hard line. Hard line.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Ah, we lost it.
And the frustration there you see from Carter Rycroft, just curled too far. And now, did they open it back up here, David?
Quarter rock.
Well, there is, yeah, sure, there is a
So just
triple
play
for,
T-line.
Yeah.
there is a triple
That's
for
edge of
3.
button though, John.
And that's not him saying that Dave's a 10 out of 10, that's just letting us know that it was a steal of 1 for Team Quebec. So 1-0 Quebec
Jacobs
against Saskatchewan.
Big weight down onto here, shooter onto this one, and these rocks go straight back onto here for 3.
Could it be 4?
Oh, 4 with the biter. Sorry, I didn't see that.
It's okay. You put one in the jar for me there, Dave.
I'll
Nedowan. That's
highlight
fine.
that for you.
Thank you very much. You're getting good with that telestrator now. Very nice. So you see that 3 over Jacob's shoulder. A chance to answer right back here. Final stone in 2.
Oh, they're close.
What can he get? Bang the red. All going. 1, 2,
great
3,
shot.
4. 4 on the board for Northern Ontario. Whatever you can do. Over to you now, Pat Simmons.
Rebounding from a couple misses.
Pretty spectacular stuff. Reds all going. There's that biter, back 12, and you could put 4 on the board for Northern Ontario. Have we seen that fist bump before? I think we have a few times, Dave Nedowan. Fear the beard. We got a dandy. 4-3 after 2. Well, David, last night we talked to Brad Jacobs. I asked him if his wife Shauna liked the beard, and he said, it's growing on her. I bet you Shauna, watching at home, loves that shot he just threw in 2. It was awesome.
Oh, that was unbelievable. You know, he's so confident. Nothing phases him right now, even though he came from, you know, obviously his first rock not being a very good toss. A lot of frustration. He comes out here with an opportunity to score 4 points and does not miss.
Sit there.
Reds go away, and it's all good for Northern Ontario. 4 on the board. And you bet the passion is back. The key shot is brought to you by Scotty's, the tissue for any issue. You don't see that very often. 7 points in 2 ends. And that is great news for curling fans, because we are in for a dandy here at TD Place on a Monday night. All 4 sheets in action. And our feature could be electric. 4-3. Here at the third end, it's back to you, Pat Simmons, Team Canada, throwing the Red Stones. They have hammer here in 3.
What's good? Oh, wait there. Whoa. 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 Back it up. Go ahead, Carter.
Not freezing.
Bury it.
Hard.
Bury it hard.
Hard, right back there. Good shot.
Boy, you talk about just the smallest mistakes making the biggest differences. And I mean, if Pat Simmons doesn't throw that rock, Northern Ontario has a shot for 2.
And they traded mistakes. You know, same thing, N1. Brad Short comes up just at the perfect spot to give them the double to score their 3. So
absolutely.
But to the credit of both skips, they came through, taking advantage of each other's misses, and we got a 4-3 score.
The hair light.
Yeah, a little bit early. Got room. Hard on.
Hard, buddy.
Line's good.
Hard. We gotta go for weight.
Okay, John, you might have to finish it now. Hard. Hard. Real hard. Easy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Shot.
You know, David, with this multi-sheet coverage, you might want to just buy 2 TVs in the basement, get on the couch, get a bottle of wine, and tune in. This happening over on sheet D. Alberta, Manitoba. Look at the rocks in play in the house. Final stone here to come from Mike McEwen. And just a reminder, if you want to watch this one, it is on TSN 3 with Vic, Cheryl, Russ, Kathy Gauthier. Alberta up by 2, but Mike McEwen trying to answer.
Well, very difficult, thin double takeout, essentially a triple for 2, possibly 3. Hits them all perfectly, a little thin.
Oh, look at Mark Kennedy.
Mark's sweeping a little in front of the tee line there.
My bad, boys, sorry.
What a great shot, only 1 out of it, but still a well thrown rock.
So a lot of granite.
Even with Mark sweeping in front of the tee line, that was going out.
Mike with a smirk. So 1 on the board. Alberta does lead 2-1. It's funny, you get caught up in the moment. He was actually looking back to see the carnage of the rock spilling, to see what was left, and he just kept pounding that rock.
Well, the problem was the rock was behind the tee line, so he started sweeping it where it was legal, but it was heading up.
And Mark's head was still parked in the other direction.
Back,
He was just going.
Like control.
Dave, the last time these two teams played, they started with 4 straight blanks. That was that gold medal game, and then the offense came later on, but it's pretty fun, at least for the viewers and for us, to see the way this thing started.
Now we're going top 8. Directly, no, you want to be across from this other one, don't you?
Well, it's always fun to see points scored unless you're Team Canada fan and you're already up 3, or you're Northern Ontario fan and it's the first end.
I got there right now.
But yeah, the offense is fantastic. We watched a game last night on the same sheet that I think had probably 7 blanked ends or 6 blanked ends.
PEI in Quebec, I think it was something like 1-1 after 8 or something. Then finally, I think Jean-Michel Menard put up a 3 spot. So yeah, there was a ton of blanks in that one. But rocks in play. There were rocks in play.
I mean, we've seen obviously years past, back before the free guard zone, where it was just, you know, hit after hit after hit, and it was like watching paint dry. But yesterday was not that at all. There was a lot of rocks in play, and there would be doubles and triples, and next thing you know, it's a blanked end. So real good draw by John Moores, forcing Ryan Fry to throw the run back. Red on red, though.
Gets them both. Ryan Fry so good at those shots.
Good, man.
Toss it, right?
Good throw.
Thanks.
Sorry.
So they're going to try the hit and roll this time. They don't want to leave too many rocks that at some point Brad Jacobs is going to throw a guard on them.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Nolan! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Sorry, John. Okay.
Be nice to get in here, right?
Absolutely. That's the call, yeah. Yeah. Normal, like, just outside middle.
Okay.
Normal. Normal. Because we have a hole there. Yeah.
Are we going anywhere with
Your way.
Okay.
Firm! Clean. Ryan! Hard, Ryan! Hard, Ryan! Let it go! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Wow. Yes. No. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Oh, you like your...
He's done with some before.
Just a hair out. Good throw.
Not very much, though.
What? Just enough. It's straight.
I don't love it. The thing about this is we could go around here. Then if he sticks it, yeah, let's go here. So probably going behind the corner, and he can go behind the hill, behind the center.
Because then he's got to make the hit and roll either this way or this way.
True.
Then he's got to stick the run back.
And that might keep the blank in play
Like
too, right? So it might keep the blank in play too. Yeah. Firm control again.
Well, sometimes you have to think about if you make the shot perfectly, what you're actually forcing the other team to play. And I think the discussion is that if they play the in-turn draw around the corner guard and make it too good that Brad Jacobs actually can't get at it, he's then going to draw around his own center guard to the top 4 foot, leaving Pat Simmons nothing but a run back for 1 point. So they're going to try and keep the blank in play the hit and roll, possibly get a mistake out of Jacobs.
So move up a hair too. Same kind of thing.
Okay.
Meantime, live look, Sheet B. Quebec taking on Team Saskatchewan, and it's Pat Simmons' former teammate, Steve Laycock. Final stone on the way, and it appears that this is a hit just for one, David?
It is, yeah, a hit against two for a single point.
So on the nose, Dallin Myers with the broom up, saying thanks, skipper. So 1-1 over there after 3.
Yeah, I agree.
Throw peel and roll that?
I don't think you need...
Not large.
I don't think you need peel.
Same weight.
Okay, I like that. Like here?
Yeah.
Let's go, T.
Same weight, like firm. Try to roll that.
Yeah, you're firm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meantime, Glenn Howard over on Sheet C. That's how you do it. He scored 2 in the first, forced the 1 in the second, and now here in 3, you see the 1 Yellowstone in there. It is a draw for 2 to go up 4-1 on Team New Brunswick.
Yeah, great first 3 ends for Team Howard, also coming off a loss this afternoon.
Win it. Same way.
And on our sheet, Brad Jacobs playing the hit and roll behind, forcing Team Canada to a single point.
It's pretty incredible, the talent on the ice here at the Brier. You see Richard Hart in the house there. Made it Olympics with Mike Harris. You have the reigning gold medalists in Brad Jacobs' team. You have Johnny Moe, who obviously won an Olympic gold medal as well with Kevin Martin. You have Carter Rycroft, who won that silver medal with Kevin Martin. And then the Gushu squad, of course, with Brad and Mark Nichols. And you have Russ Howard in the booth here for TSN. So pretty incredible, since curling was that official sport in the Olympics. Well represented at this Brier alone.
Okay, sounds good.
I almost wonder if Brad Jacobs made that shot too good. He rolled right behind, allowing Pat Simmons a nose hit double and blank the end because he'll stay out of the rings.
Go big time.
Final stone here in 3 for Pat Simmons.
It's got a curl.
And what a turnaround in this game. After taking 3 in the first, 5 unanswered now for Northern Ontario.
44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2016 EcoBoost Ford Edge Sport in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2. The final, Manitoba's Denny Neufeld against Newfoundland Labrador's Brad Gushu. And Gushu had a battle on his hands, but came up big when it counted most, including a big 5 on the hit and roll. The skip would come out on top. Brad Gushu wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2016 Ford Edge Sport.
And welcome back to our coverage here at TD Place on a Monday night. The Tim Hortons Brier in the nation's capital. Look at that scoreboard. 3 in that first end for Team Canada, and then 5 unanswered points for Northern Ontario. 5-3 advantage. So here in 4, it's Team Canada, Pat Simmons, the Red Stones. Let's see if they can get some momentum back.
Well, I think it's a game that's going to see a lot more scoring yet. I don't think we're done by any means.
Mine's good. Little light. Mine's good. Really light. Just top 12. Really light.
When it starts to curl, you got to go.
Good line.
If you're just watching our coverage for the first time today, TSN and
Get in here. Good line.
TD Place honoring our troops here across Canada and right across the world. The jerseys here from Team Canada
Great line. Go, John. Go, John.
support wounded warriors, and that's a charity very dear to this Simmons team and Team Canada. And they wore some other ones earlier today, which are really awesome. They're going to auction these off, and the money will go towards the charity.
Right. Right. Squeeze. Clean it.
Go around the center or the corner first?
Well, back 12. Yeah, either that or make the pocket. I don't mind that. Well, I was thinking if we go back 12 around the corner, they peel. Then we got the
Steep.
Yeah, we don't have great angles then, though.
I don't mind that. I like wrapping around there.
Hey, Carter.
A little heavier out here.
Yeah,
I think so.
Well, you can see how much ice Pat Simmons is taking. Middle of the 12-foot. Ideally, they want to touch the center line back 12.
I don't think so.
No.
Line's not bad. Yep.
Bucky!
No, gotta go for weight.
John. Yes, gotta go.
Come on, John! Not there. Okay, okay, let it curl. Let it curl.
Ah, good line.
Okay, Carter.
No, I think if it's there. Sure.
Just really seems just the little things here so far for Team Canada not quite clicking.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if being wider out on that side with the fans is a little bit heavier. That's the same side of the ice that Brad Jacobs got caught in the first stand on his draw that came up short. And on this rock by Carter Rycroft, they were calling back 8, you know, until about halfway down before they started saying that it was light.
Hard, Bryce.
EJ gets both Reds to go, sticks it there, and Northern Ontario, line 3.
Boy, they're making that look easy.
I don't know if it's that good, but almost stuck in a bad spot.
Same shot, though. The nice thing for Team Canada is if they can get one around there, there's no angles for a run back.
Gotta go.
Gotta go wait.
And both these teams have a lot in common when you talk about the Page playoff format.
Gotta go wait.
When Kevin Cooey skipped this team back in 2010, they came in at 3-4 game to win the Brier title. Brad Jacobs did the same 3-4 Page playoff game in Edmonton, and then last year, Team Canada, they struggled. Pat Simmons took over, qualified 3-4 game, and the rest is history.
Play it. I think we gotta play it with like.
I'd love to play this one. You think he's rapping again if you make that? I mean.
Go have luck, yeah.
This one's tough. Well, it's not tough.
There is a chance for them to hit the farthest left yellow rock.
Easier. If you stick that. I'd love to play this one, but
I like playing this one because if we pick, say I over curl and pick the middle one, we're still not in horrible shape. Well, if I hit it too thick, I kill both of ours and leave one of theirs buried.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know, but he'll
I
have
guess,
one
yeah,
over
you're
there.
right. Yeah, so if you pick the top one, that's a miss. Like, that's a good miss.
Yeah,
right?
like say I go for this one, I pick this one by accident. We're still not in horrible shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this one then. Yeah, you're right. It's still pretty thin though, eh?
Well, and I think there's a better result from this one too. They can stick it on that red one with about a quarter rock.
David, for our viewers maybe getting to know curling or watching for the first time, they may be at home going, okay, so you have 3 yellow stones in there, 2 of them are shot stone. You're, in theory, maybe wanting to steal here in 4. Why not throw up a guard?
Well, I mean, and it's a good point. It's a good question. I mean, you could go for the steal, but right now Northern Ontario has been, or is controlling this game, and the last thing they want to do is give control back to Team Canada. That is the opposite way that they were actually, you know, saying if they were going to miss it tight and hit that middle yellow one. Don't miss it wide.
They probably double. You hit and roll.
So now there's no possibility, there's no angle on those yellow ones to hit the back red one.
And the only reason, David, I bring that up is in theory, you maybe want to make your opposition make those shots, and you kind of just made it for them there.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if they had thrown the center guard up, Team Canada comes down on the 2 yellows that you see now, because you can't guard them all.
Right.
Hits the one you see, roll behind the guard that you just threw. Now you've just guarded their rock. They make one more shot, you could be getting 2, potentially 3.
So Team Canada was maybe hoping for something like that to try generate that offense.
Hard! Top 8 only!
Freeze! Switch! Switch!
Hard!
What do you want to do? Hard! Keep going! Hard! You got it! You got it! It's going! It's going! It's going!
Hard. No.
Go.
No.
Go. Go.
Oh, that's good. Good.
And they'll wrap it in there.
One away, right? One away, isn't it? I think with a year or two, split it up.
Well, they really needed to get
I
right
thought you were
down
right.
to that back red one to keep the angles away. Being shorter like this now, they can hit the yellow one that's on the center, open things up, and eliminate a red one.
No.
Go.
No. Go. Oh, that's good.
If it was another 3 feet away and right down to the back red one, there's no angle for this.
So both reds should go here?
No, not necessarily, but they can get one and open it up for a straight run back with no locked angles on the next shot.
Whoa, Pete, yep. Hard. Sit.
Okay. Good throw.
Where is he?
Back button. Not bad, Schmitz. Good throw. Doesn't look like enough ice to me, guys.
Whoa.
Is that enough ice?
A little bit early. Line's good.
Gotta go for weight.
Gotta go weight.
I got top 8.
Line's good.
Gotta go for weight.
Line's good.
Line is real good.
Gotta go, Carter. Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Hard.
You really gotta go.
Hard, Carter, hard.
Gotta go, really
Hard.
gotta go.
Okay, good. It's not bad.
Pretty special week for this guy. There is Earl Morris, Johnny Moe's dad. 2016 Canadian Curling Hall of Fame inductee. He threw the opening rock in the opening ceremonies as well. And on a night where we appreciate the troops, Earl also a military man, so he's pretty excited to be back in Ottawa and at the Ottawa Curling Club, actually, where you'll find a lot of banners. Rachel Holman's team, Johnny Moe's junior teams. They had a special event earlier today at the club to recognize the troops, and we want to tip our hats to them as well here at TSN.
How much weight? Normal. I don't mind that.
What type of weight? Peel? Or normal?
Normal. I like being able to stay in front.
Okay.
I don't think you want, like, you don't need to roll hardly at all.
Yeah.
No, you don't. At all.
Well, then do you
Like
like
nothing.
Well, I'm just, you don't think we can take our own, I'm fine.
I like here with normal.
Like, honestly, even if you just kill everything, it's fine.
I like there with normal.
What's that?
Solid normal, Fry.
Okay.
Yeah, middle.
So they're going to run the yellow one straight back or just a hair off nose and essentially try and roll right to the center line in front of the red, protecting their yellow. That yellow rock going back onto the red one in the back of the house.
Update time over on Sheet C. New Brunswick taking on Ontario. Glenn Howard certainly in control. He is counting 2 right now in a battle of the 53-year-old skips. Mike Kennedy is the skip of New Brunswick this year. Good to see Mike back at the Brier as a skip for the first time since 1996. He comes in with that 1-2 record, and he needs to draw and find some red paint here to pick up his single.
Yeah, all sorts of pressure by Team Howard on this New Brunswick team, giving them pretty much nothing for the first 4 ends and a draw for 1 by New Brunswick to be 2 down.
Mike playing with Scott Jones, Mark Lecoq, Jamie Brannon. And they need a big scrub here. Try to cut down the damage, and they'll cut it down to a steal of 1, so it's all Ontario right now. They have a 5-1 lead as Glenn Howard looks to improve to 3-2.
Brad Jacobs made a good run back, pretty much what he was trying. He didn't roll to the inside, he nosed it. Eliminating the back red one.
It should jam.
I was going to say, what about if...
No matter where we roll, it's going to give him a double, though, right? Like,
You roll here, he goes off it. Oh, I know, but I'm thinking we make sure we score, right? I mean,
okay, I think we still got a good chance for reducing, Patty. Like that's, you get 2/3 of that rock, we still get 2, and you got almost all of it. Right?
Well, not really. If I go here and he just all he's doing is lobbing one in, and then it's just for one. The shooter is not counting, right? So.
Well, but if we do,
he's just going to follow us. He's just going to follow us, and then it's a tough shot for one, and the shooter's not even in. So. I like this.
You don't like Carter's in, eh?
While Team Canada looks things over, over to Sheet B. Quebec taking on Saskatchewan in a 1-1 game. You see that red stone out of the wings belonging to Jean-Michel Menard. Steve Laycock, his final stone, he tried a real tough, thin double, and he moved that red stone, but not quite far enough. So this is the open draw for 2, find some paint, and put 2 on the board.
Well, Jean-Michel Menard has been top of the skips this week. I think he's sitting about 2nd or 3rd right now with extremely high percentages. He's played terrific. Really came into here as a bit of an underdog, as he told us, and just really enjoying the atmosphere. He's, what, 20 minutes from home?
Well, you need some help here. All 3 hands on deck, and they drag it in there. So 2 on the board. A lot of fan support this week for Jean-Michel Menard, the champion from 2006. A 3-1 advantage over Team Saskatchewan.
Pat Simmons is going to play an intern, I think, hack type weight. He's going to try and hit the red one back onto the yellow one on the button to roll behind the other yellow and spin a bit off to the right. Hopefully setting up a chance for 2 on his last rock.
Light board.
Easy. Easy.
Light board. Whoa.
Whoa. Carter.
Whoa.
Carter.
Trying to get it to curl.
Hard. Hard, John.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
So they do lie 2, but
I think.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Is the double there? Can they get them both?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the double's there.
Just had to. Yeah, anything more.
It's pretty thin, though. Very similar to what Brad Jacobs threw in the second end for 4.
About a 3rd, boys. Okay. Brad, half's good, too. Okay, let's make it, Brad. Good throw here.
Here it comes, out-turn, double attempt here from Brad Jacobs.
EJ! Hard!
Bang it, cross country, get them both. Brad Jacobs once again for Northern Ontario. And the force is on. What'd you say, all business? I think we're seeing it here.
Get it. What? Get it. What?
Yeah, their focus has been on point since draw 1 for the champions from 2013.
Well, and I think their approach has really helped them in terms of, in this game in particular, giving up 3 in the first end, not being rattled, not being too frustrated by it. We've seen signs of frustration for them in the past in that type of situation. Here it was just business as usual. They played a great second end and scored 4 out of it.
Line's good. Line's good.
So Pat Simmons needs to pull another great draw out of his pocket here.
Clean. Clean. Good.
That is a clutch draw against 4, right on the button for Pat Simmons, Team Canada. And after that steal, 1 back, and now they're within 1.
Best politician on Team Guju. I think it would have to be me.
Oh, that's a tough call.
I would.
Oh, Carter Rycroft. Easy question.
Definitely not Fry.
I think Robbie's probably got the personality to be a politician, but I think to get him to sit down and comb through a budget would greatly exceed his attention capacity.
I would pay to sit in the cabinet meeting for him to lead the way, for sure.
Oh, Richard Hart by none, bar none. Cannot win an argument against Richard Hart.
Jonathan Meade, no doubt. John would be Minister of the Grape.
If Donald Trump can have the success he's having in the States, I would say Colton Flash would be a great Prime Minister for Canada.
I would say myself, because I'm a public servant, so I know a bit the procedure and how it works.
Benny thinks he knows everything, so he'd definitely be up there, but probably Mark. He's the kind of more politically correct, a little more smooth around the edges.
Man, I don't know. I don't even know what the ministers are. Come on.
Well, Brad Jacobs has been the Minister of Offense so far in our feature matchup. What do you think, Ben Hebert for Prime Minister, David? It's kind of scary, isn't it? I don't know about that one. Welcome back to our feature matchup between Team Canada and Northern Ontario. Always great. The Skips play along and they're a lot of fun. 5-4. It is Brad Jacobs leading this one over Team Canada.
EJ, clean it. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Fry. Yep. Hard, Fry. Hard. Line's good. Line's good. Freeze it. Line's good. Come on, guys. Room. Oh, EJ now. Curl. EJ. Just EJ. Just EJ. Hard. No. Sit. Okay, good throw.
This came down a bit there. Here.
No.
Well, Team Canada has the two center guards up. Northern Ontario, two great shots, top 4 foot. A key shot here for Carter Rycroft to get in front of those two yellow ones.
Gotta go for weight. Hard. Go ahead. Yep. Gotta go for weight. Come on, John.
You got this. You got it. Good freeze.
Yep. Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Try and stagger the hair. Hard. Good. Take.
Felt like a rocket again.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like that side of the ice might be a little bit heavier tonight. I don't know that we've noticed that in previous games to this point.
Right.
Hard. You got to
Yellow. Okay. All right, that's good. Not bad.
Right now over on TSN3, Alberta taking on Manitoba. What an opportunity here. Alberta, 2-1 advantage over Mike McEwen. Final stone from Kevin Cooey and an opportunity for 4.
Yeah, this is a shot that he's not going to miss very often. You can see the whole thing with hack weight. And it's been all Alberta so far.
Good throw.
Wow, so a big 4 on the board there. 6-1 Alberta after 4. It was a closer one earlier today against his brother Jamie, but he pulled that one out in an extra end, and now a 5-point advantage.
Back then. How come? Or this one?
We're thinking top.
Which one are you talking about?
Behind the guard and stick here. Little high.
Yeah. Just high. Okay. That weight that I had in this spot would be close or too much?
No, it should be good.
Should be good weight?
Yeah.
So they're trying to stay in front of the yellow ones with Carter Shooter and bump the other red one back behind the guards to about T-line.
Go weight. Go weight, 2.
Yeah. Give him the weight.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Back 4 in its own.
Yep, go all the way. Come on. Gotta go.
Okay.
Take. You just want to make this double.
I can't see. What am I doing?
Just make this double, I think.
Well, then he hits and rolls. What if we just jam it in there?
And roll?
Roll away?
Yeah.
I like that better. I like that better.
I don't know if I like that.
As long as I don't
I know what you're saying. He's going to make the double and roll.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't mind making that and rolling it to the wing.
Yeah, okay. Control?
Control weight, Ryan.
Control weight.
So the skipper agreed with Ryan Fry on that one.
It's good.
Clean up.
Whoa!
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Hard, Ryan.
Hard.
Keep going,
Right
Ryan.
up. Right up. Right up.
Trying to roll to the corner a little bit.
Yep.
Hard.
Good shot.
Pretty good.
Out or the in at that, Johnny?
Intern?
What are we doing?
Well, I got a hit.
Well, the only problem with this is that you group your red ones together again and very possibly leave Northern Ontario with another double takeout.
Do you like a different option with this shot then, or?
Gotta go!
Well, they need to move some of those yellow ones around in the front of the center line, which is what Pat's trying to do.
Okay. Hit an inch.
Thin double for Ryan Fry.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Meantime, on sheet C, Ontario, New Brunswick. And once again, it's Glenn Howard's shot stone. So draw to come here from Mike Kennedy out of the Grand Falls Curling Club in New Brunswick. And he's got to get full four. Would love the button as he's going to try the outturn draw here for a single.
It's been a bit of a long night for Mike Kennedy so far. He's been facing a lot of yellow granite.
Fine.
Mike is a former Canadian senior champion and a former world senior champ as well. Said that experience really gave him the confidence here this week to try and compete. His goal was 7-4 to try and make the playoffs here.
Boy, Mike.
He is in tough against Ontario. Nice draw weight there, though, so he's down by 3 through 5.
Right there.
Whoa, what's heavy? Whoa, Nolan! Hard, Nolan.
Okay.
All right.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Sorry, Johnny.
A good line call by Pat. Gets a little rub off the center line and freezes onto the one in the forefoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
In or out?
Probably out.
Okay.
So, Brian, another big weight shot by Ryan Fry.
Whoa. Pete. Okay, no.
We just try to roll in there, I guess, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Just with, I think we just want to throw.
Sorry, Brad.
Like, what do you think? What kind of weight you like for that then?
I don't like. We got to make sure we get rid of this though, too, right? 'Cause we're
I'm sort of digging this intern, even though I didn't play mine. Like the outturn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outturn with like board, just board.
Okay.
We got to
I like
kill
it.
this,
Yeah,
but
board. I like that.
So they're going to try and hit that yellow one
Board
pretty
weight,
thin with
Carlos.
board weight and roll right up against the other yellow in the forefoot, almost behind their red one.
want to roll right in there.
Just going to try and roll and move
Right
that
in-
one an inch?
Yeah, right in there.
Yeah, I like it.
Under ours if we can.
Yeah. I like
It's
it.
pretty
That's good.
thin, so no one get ready on this side. Eh? We got to try and kill that too.
Board up.
Down to Skip Stones here in 5.
Close. Whoa, whoa.
Clean.
Nolan. Nolan.
Carter.
Hard. Nolan.
No.
Hard. Hard. Oh, no.
Not good.
That's probably jamming, though, no?
Just a little bit thinner and he would have been perfect. It wasn't far off.
Like right on the, just soft? Or no? I don't think it's jamming if you hit it hard onto this. Thin. I don't think so.
It looks easy enough that they could hit the yellow one straight onto this.
You probably lose this.
And then the yellow one over to that with the red one coming out the side. But the problem is it's probably going to hit the second yellow one, or second red one fairly thick and might come back onto this yellow and jam.
Blast it as thin as we can.
The only other shot is like you said.
I don't mind that. I think that might be the call.
Okay, but
what if we just do this?
I don't necessarily know if we want to roll, do we?
Why? What do you think happens if we play this? He comes and taps it for shot? Maybe?
I think we want to stay here. I think we want to stay here.
Well, this is going to go nowhere.
Yeah. This, right?
We just don't want to stagger these to give him that draw, right? Yeah, you can even roll all the way to here, right?
Well, if you do that, you're probably hitting it here.
I don't want to take any more time.
I don't think that eye's going anywhere.
If you stick it there.
Yeah.
Stick it there and roll a foot.
You like the in? Let's play this in.
Yeah. I like the out, Fry.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Roll a rock.
Okay, we got cross face. What are you throwing?
Control, right there.
Control? Okay, let's go.
I like this. Control.
What they're really trying to figure out is how they're going to position the rock so that they can get the other red one out on Brad's last shot, depending on what Pat does with his final stone.
Whoa, Ryan! Ryan!
Ryan!
Brad Jacobs is first here in 5.
Hard, Ryan! Hard on the roll each.
Whoa.
Shot, Brad. What?
Good.
So red goes, and it is still Northern Ontario. Shot stone, touching the 4.
Is the draw stupid?
Fuck, we're really low on time, man.
Both teams are. We're gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah.
Might, eh?
Pretty close to coming off the back end of this, isn't it?
Or just play it thin and tick it. That's not going anywhere as long as you hit it.
No.
Right?
That might be.
Just
Safer,
want to jam
John.
it there, and your shooter rolls out over the top, and.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
You throwing the out turn or in turn?
Out turn, I was thinking.
Well, you got enough room.
Yeah, actually you do. Yeah.
Then we can hold her.
Let's throw the end. Yeah.
No, I think you just hit the top one thin. Tick yours going by, and.
So two options: they can throw the big weight off of the edge of this one and redirect just back onto here to send this one onto the yellow and out. Or the second option is a little bit thick off this yellow, off the back of the other yellow, and straight back onto this again, sending this yellow out.
Whoa.
Pat Simmons here in 5 without hammer, down by 1.
Whoa!
Kiss, kiss, yellows go.
Didn't think you could do that.
So right now it is Team Canada lying 2 without hammer here in 5.
Yeah, it was a good shot. They actually thought that the shooter would spin up behind the other yellow instead of staying right there. They're worried that potentially there's a double.
I didn't think you could do that. But.
for Brad Jacobs right now. I'm not sure that it's that easy, though.
It's not
Easy,
real.
easy.
You also heard the comment as well from Brad.
Porter.
Both these teams have used a lot of time with all this offense here in the first 5, so maybe we'll see
Double for one.
a few up and down ends here in the back 5.
So a quarter rock double for a single point for Northern Ontario.
And there you see the clocks, the thinking time. Both teams also with 2 timeouts as well they can use. It has been a very entertaining first 5 here. Final stone. Big weight from Brad Jacobs, trying to make them both go away, get both reds, and he will. Shooter rolls out, but one on the board for Northern Ontario.
I guess we should have looked at that better. I think the shot was nosy hard. Yeah, that's what breaks that.
So a great first 5 here. Northern Ontario with a 2-point advantage and already 10 points on the board on Military Appreciation Night here on TSN, honoring our troops. Much more to come as you're watching the Tim Hortons Brier right here on TSN.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
That is a beautiful overhead view of the nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario, and the site of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Let's go back to that second end, and what a shot this was. A momentum turning point and a big score for Brad Jacobs.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is what makes this team so dangerous, is that you have one half shot, and these guys take advantage of it every single time.
There's that adrenaline. Perfect roll, bang it, and there's 4 on the board. And he leads after 5. Brad is with our Kathy Goche.
Brad, we've just taken a look at that great shot that you made in 2 again for 4. Tell us about why you chose that over just a more maybe obvious shot for 2.
Well, being down 3-0 at that point, and having the opportunity to make a big shot like that, I think as a team it suited our eye, and came out pretty narrow, found a way to get it back. It's not always going to be pretty, but I was able to adjust and get the throw online. We called it perfectly and made it, and went nuts because that was a big moment and got us back in the game.
You're known as a real feisty team, and you came into this Brier as an Olympic champion and maybe not a favorite. What did that do to your team?
I think that fuels us, if anything. We've had a little bit of a rough year in the first half of the year. We know that, so we really were anxious to get out here and kind of reprove ourselves. And so far we're playing well. We're bringing a lot of effort, a lot of energy to the ice as a team. We're gelling well. The dynamic's great. So hopefully we can just take it one game at a time here and continue to build confidence.
Thanks, Brad.
Okay, thanks, Kathy.
It is time for After 5, brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years. And David Nedowin, we've been treated to some great shots and a lot of offense so far.
Well, we have. There's been some fantastic shots, draws, big weight shots, lots of rocks in play. Numbers are terrific, but there's also been those key misses by both teams, and we see a score of 6-4 after 5 ends, so I'm really looking forward to the second half of this game.
So far it is Northern Ontario in control. And sometimes you just got to sit down and talk about it. That's a cool shot. Final 5 to come.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years.
Welcome back to TD Place, home of the Ottawa 67s, who are into the playoffs in the OHL. As we take over their building here for the Tim Hortons Brier, getting closer to championship weekend. We will crown a champion on Sunday, but first things first, a whole lot of action here and some great storylines playing out, including this one. Rematch of last year's gold medal game. Pretty exciting first 5 ends, 10 points on the board. It is a 2-point advantage for Northern Ontario and Brad Jacobs. So here in end number 6, it is Team Canada, Red Stones with the hammer.
Over curling.
Well, I think the first 5 ends certainly lived up to the bills, so looking forward to seeing what happens in the second 5 ends.
That's heavy, John. Give him the weight.
Clean, get through. Yeah,
For Team Canada, good force in the 5th end.
Whoa, whoa.
Only 2 down. They don't need to be overly aggressive, but they want to make sure they do their best to generate a deuce this end if possible. Keep the hammer in the even ends.
Touch it. Oh.
Just a little heavy. Okay.
It's funny, Team Canada just seems to be on the wrong side of the inch here in this game. Just
well,
little
that's true.
things.
Yeah, if that rock curls another inch to 2 inches, it rubs off the other yellow one and sits as, you know, a good rock for Team Canada, the back 12 foot.
Yep, 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 yep.
Guys, give me the same ice. Yeah. Because EJ pounded that one, remember? Yeah. Okay. That's why I didn't curl. Okay.
Heavy.
Clean that.
It's a lot more line than me.
Heavy.
It's almost in.
No,
Whoa, whoa.
no.
2/3. Clean.
2/3.
Clean.
Oh, John.
Good.
Try that.
We're giving an angle to me.
2/3.
Peeling it the other direction, trying to send it into the red stone in the house.
Yep, yep, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh. Okay.
Light's good, wait. A little light, yeah, a little light. A
Clean.
little bit early.
Clean. Line's good.
Going back to the middle now so that Northern Ontario can't make the
How's
run
the
back and roll their shooter off.
How's the line? Where are you? Line's
How's the line?
okay.
High.
Hard.
Hard, John.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Come on.
They really got to line them up, though.
Really gotta go. Really gotta go. Good.
Okay. You ready to go?
I don't know, what do you think?
Heavy hack.
Okay.
I'll have to double check with John Morris after the game. He usually brings a lot more conversation, energy, and makes you wonder if he's maybe just not feeling 100% or a little bit under the weather.
Well, I think the first 2 or 3 ends there was a lot of conversation, especially from John back to Pat. The first 5 ends took both teams, a lot of time. They're both aware right now they're down to about 3 minutes per end, and there won't be a lot of conversation right now. They need to save some time. They need to play some ends relatively quickly. And especially for Team Canada that needs to score some points where there's going to be a lot of draws and hopefully a lot of rocks in play, they need to be ready. Well, actually, you just saw John start throwing before Pat was even close to having the broom down.
Line's good. Just fight top 8.
I think the weight's good.
You gotta go.
Line's good.
Remember, just full 12. Weight's there.
Whoa. Line's good. Doesn't need to curl.
Top 12, top
Line's
8.
real good.
Top 12.
Needs to finish.
Easy,
Little
easy.
bit.
Whoa,
Finish.
it's too heavy.
Whoa.
Pretty good, John. Good throw.
That's a good spot.
Pretty good come around.
Can you make it?
I don't know, man.
Worth it, man.
Run it. Or just peel.
I think just peel.
Yeah.
Yep, eat.
Update time on Sheet C, and there's a little bit of pressure. Courtesy Team New Brunswick. You see 3 shot stones, this time belonging to Mike Kennedy. Final one here to come from Glenn Howard. He needs a good rock here with this last stone.
Yeah, it looks like an out-turn nose hit for a single point, but yeah, absolutely. Against 3 red counters, it's never a guarantee.
Got to stick that shooter, and he will do that. So, one on the board for Team Ontario. Glenn Howard continues to cruise. A 6-2 advantage after 6.
Line's good.
So Ryan Fry tried to peel the guard, but stuck around on the corner, giving Team Canada a chance to actually come around it and freeze onto that yellow biter in the outside 12-foot.
Line's good.
Bit of an opportunity here.
Yep.
Waits there.
They really need to make a good freeze on the inside to take away the double takeout that we've seen a few times now for Northern Ontario.
And I think that'll do it. Pretty good.
Good shot.
It's either that or...
We have to stick it, though.
It's either that or we try to blast here. That's probably the call, Fry.
Okay.
Just give me inside middle.
You're throwing me out?
Yes. Yeah, lots of room.
Right.
So enough action here to remove that red stone, but throwing the out turn.
Yeah, it certainly does look tight, even from our perspective, in terms of the space by the guard there. But, you know, it's whatever you're comfortable with. And Brad Jacobs said there's lots of space there, so... I guess when you're throwing them as good as he is, maybe lots of space isn't lots for us.
Well, for you, not for me. Let's keep me out of this entire conversation.
Yeah, EJ, whoa. Right.
Roll it.
And he makes it look easy. My out turn belongs somewhere in northern Alberta on a 3-sheet rink somewhere.
Because they got a double if he knows it, Carter.
Huh?
If he knows that they got a double.
Really? Oh. There's a double there if
Who
we
knows
know
it, too? It's not there. We're safe.
No, I'm not sure the double's there, if they knows it.
That's got to be it.
I like that if it's safe. Yeah, we're safe. Okay.
What turn are you throwing here?
Just board. Yeah.
Enter. This will move nice and gradual.
Okay.
Nose hit. The only thing they can't do is afford to roll to the inside because there will be a double then.
Whoa!
Roll back four, back
harder.
Roll back 8 if it's not moved.
You got it. Go.
Really hard.
So obviously frustrated there for Pat Simmons. I guess if there is a silver lining, he should have the blank available still to him and retry once again in 7.
I mean,
really,
because if we roll any, he's got the double. So like, we need to nose it. So it's just as tough of a shot as the draw.
So it's not automatic, even though these guys make it look that way.
EJ,
Final stone here for Brad Jacobs in 6. Oh, man.
I'm trying, man.
I know, but we didn't hear it. No one said anything.
God. Should have listened to Brad.
Good toss.
No different than your draw for 1 in the 4th end for speed.
Yeah.
So just a little...
Well, Brad's trying to get EJ on to get it to curl a little bit more, and there seemed to be some confusion as to whether or not he should or shouldn't be sweeping it.
You heard Ryan say, I was trying, boys. I was trying to get him on it. And, you know, keep in mind, too, you have both Ontario teams on the ice here tonight. You have a lot of the favorites on the ice here tonight, a really good crowd, and very important to try and figure out a way to get that communication across. Regardless, the door opens here now for Team Canada. Final stone, Pat Simmons find the paint, draw for 2, and tie this thing back up.
Yeah, we don't need it, John.
Okay. Well, you're good. Easy. Carter, save it. Save it, Carter.
Well, what's felt like a rough few ends for Team Canada. A nice deuce here, and they're tied back up.
And there's Carter once again, always guiding that stone for his skip right to that button. It is 6-6 here in Ottawa.
Hey Sav, just wanted to let you know we're all thinking you of out here. All the guys are talking about you. Wish you were here, obviously, and hopefully we'll see you around the arena next week. I know everybody'd love to see you, and we could all sure use a laugh, and we know you'll provide that, so hopefully we'll see you next week, buddy.
Hey Sav, I know it's been a rough go the last little bit, and we're here at the Ottawa Brier, and it doesn't feel right without you here. I know that the last one I was at, you were here with us, and this is my first Brier without you, so it feels a little strange. We're hoping you get well soon, and that trip we got planned, we've put it off for a little bit, but as soon as you're ready to go, we're going to do this thing, so we're hitting the road.
We actually were lucky enough to get in and see Craig yesterday at the Cancer Center, so it was nice. He's in good spirits, and it was just nice to visit with him, talk about all the old times. So, you know, for Team Alberta Sav, you got a lot of friends on this team for sure, and we're pulling for you.
Savvy, Skipper here. Listen, we're our heart and soul is out there. We're with you every minute. Can't wait to see you. I hope you'll get your butt over here to watch a little bit of the curling. Love to have you out by our side. There isn't a day go by that we don't think about you and root for you. I know you're going to beat this damn cancer. All I can say is good luck, my friend, and we're all thinking of you. I can't wait to have a beer with you, buddy. Come on out and cheer.
And there in the crowd is Craig Savile's wife, Karen Cumberland, and we want to wish Karen a very happy birthday. I was texting Craig, and we're just going to go with 21 years of age. That's a good number for the birthday, and she's talking with Jennifer Jones right there. And you saw the purple ribbon as well. And we're all wearing that in support of our buddy Craig, and he's got a lot of friends out here. Craig Savile, a two-time Brier and world champion with Glenn Howard. There you see the ribbons on Brad Jacobs' team tonight, and you'll see them on Team Alberta as well. Jennifer Jones married to Brent Lang, and Lang and Savile, dear friends as well, and they had all that championship success together. So we wish him all the best from our crew as well at TSN. And on a personal note, I had the same cancer that he had as well, and want to send him my best wishes. And on behalf of all of us here at TSN, Craig, we're thinking of you, and hopefully you can join us in the booth here for a few ends if you're up to it, as we bring you back to our feature game. Team Canada taking on Northern Ontario, and we have been treated to an absolute beauty so far, all tied up at 6. And maybe a little momentum back here now, David, for Team Canada.
Well, for sure. They got a 2 when they weren't really expecting it last end by a small mistake by Brad Jacobs. But this end so far isn't starting out the way that Team Canada had hoped. They have 2 shots that have slid both behind the tee line. One from Nolan Thiessen that was a little bit heavy, and then Carter Rycroft's over curls just a little bit, giving a chance for Jacobs to come in again and sit 3 on the top button.
Tons, isn't it?
Tons to me.
But the nice thing for Team Canada is that the Yellow Rocks are basically literally on the tee line. A small bump by Carter Rycroft sits in front of them. Top tee line now.
It's good. Hey, don't. Hey, line looks ton of ice on this one, John.
We don't have huge weight here.
Gotta get to the nose.
Wait.
Yeah.
Gotta go wait.
Go ahead. Whoa. Line's more important. Hard.
Line
whoa,
only.
Whoa, whoa. Nolan.
Come on, Nolan.
Nolan, really hard.
Hard.
Really hard, really hard.
Gotta
really
go.
So you heard, gotta go wait. Carter saying line is more important. What was key for that shot?
Well, key was to get the red stone on the inside of that yellow one. Right now you can see it's just on nose or slightly on the outside, so they really wanted it to curl about another 2 to 3 inches, and it would have been locked going to the inside if there was weight thrown at it, but now it's going to the outside if weight is thrown at it. So Northern Ontario is not going to worry about that for now. They're going to try and get exactly where Carter was trying to go, which is on the inside of the red stone.
Right to it. Back 4 still. Pete, yes. Finish it. More.
Okay.
And now you can see if weight was ever thrown at that red one goes off the yellow
Try to get to the nose
and out
here.
the side instead of into the middle.
Ooh, that's not.
Can he whack his yellow one then?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe.
This one's gone, though. That one's staying there, though. That's the problem.
What if we whack it?
What if we whack it? I like saving this here. Like, I think you could, if you, it might not be bad to nose with. Whatever weight you can nose it with.
I think our first shot, intern, try to get.
It's going to be tough to get all the way there, though. And then he can just blister this in, and I think it's either this or...
I like what they're looking at first with the intern, coming around with just maybe back 4 foot weight, moving these back, and leaving the redstone sitting up here. The control area is this area in here that they need to really be concerned about.
This stays on the corner.
Okay.
Can you do it with normal?
What about just control to make sure we're on the nose there,
Okay.
Pat?
I like that.
Get rid of the nose.
Yeah! Yep. Whoa, 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 no! Jesus.
Well, as long as they can get to nose, it accomplishes the same thing.
Okay.
Probably not what we wanted.
Yeah, so I was thinking.
Will he just freeze the inside of his...
You like that, boys?
Red?
I think so.
What if he freezes the inside of his red then?
Just you could tap ours a hair.
Really tough. You can move it in a couple
Let's go, Ref. Speed's good here.
You want to call timeout? Because we're
Yeah.
killing time. Timeout!
Want to call it time?
So timeout called for Northern Ontario. And Caleb Flaxey will come
I
out.
just think even if you make that, like he's coming off his own, he's getting stuff moving.
You like making the double?
You make the double.
Well, then I guess he hit rolls in.
What's that?
I can make the double and roll out, but then he's just...
We're just blasting
Make
it
it triple.
Well, they're looking at really what, not necessarily what their best shot is to get another rock in there, but they're trying to cut off what Team Canada's going to do next.
I could nose that 4 too.
This one. Yeah, I was almost thinking that too.
What?
I just think that rock might be helping us right now.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas then I think he smashes this, gets rid of 3 of them.
I guess this doesn't get him a whole lot, eh? Like this.
Update time on sheet C, and a lot of yellow in there. However, it appears that shot stone belongs to New Brunswick and Mike Kennedy. And he has the hammer here, so down by 4, a chance to pull within 2. As Kennedy settles in the hack, final stone will be that out-turn draw for a pair, just needs full 4.
Well, down 4, but still plugging away. We saw Mike Kennedy make a lot of shots yesterday, and he's got another draw to the 4-foot. He hasn't missed many of these yet in the first few days of competition.
Has Jamie Brannon and Mark Lecoq as his front end. And interesting, you talk about communication in a loud crowd. This is one of the teams that adopted a number system for their players, yelling 1 for one guy to sweep or 2 for the other guy to sweep. And it looks like they just got it there. Should be 2.
Good sweep.
That one for sure, yep. I think there's 2.
We think? Yeah, they'll kick it away. So 2 on the board. So Ontario leads 6-4 after 7. Glenn Howard has hammer in 8.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Pete.
Northern Ontario trying to eliminate a couple things here. One is the in-off the red one that Brad didn't like. And probably kicking the yellow one over a hair if they can.
So 2 red goes, and that wall of yellow there in front of the 4-foot now for Northern Ont.
Might, yeah. You're going to drag it a little.
Well, I don't see anything else anyways.
We got to open something up for you.
Nose is important.
Meantime, Steve Laycock comes in with that 1-3 record in a battle here with Quebec. And Steve throwing the yellow stones. Last one to come here. It is an open hit to pick up 2 and tie things up at 3 with Jean-Michel Menard.
And on our sheet, you're going to see John Morris throw a lot of weight, hit the yellows right on the nose, and probably or possibly get a triple takeout out of this. They need to open this up.
So Johnny Moe throws the heater by the guard, and he gets 2 yellows to go. And in our update sheet, on the nose for Steve Laycock. So they're all tied up at 3. After 7, Jean-Michel Menard throwing the Redstones has hammer and 8.
Well, it definitely helped. The Rocks have now moved to T-line or just behind the T-line.
Same 5 feet more than normal, like yesterday? Is it?
Take your time. If we need a bit more time, let's end.
Clean, rub, clean, rub.
Top 4.
Rub, wall line.
Line's good.
Rub, wall line. Clean.
Top 4.
Yep.
Line's good.
Yep.
Little
Wall
bump.
line.
Wall
line. T-line.
Little bump.
Ryan. Finish it. Yep. Well, yep.
Everything goes.
I think they all just go.
Oh, I think everything goes there.
How you got in this one?
Need a third of it. Hair low side or the intern?
Intern.
Which turn?
Intern.
So run the red back, David.
Yeah, run it back straight on the nose. And I think Ryan Fry was worried that they could see enough of the yellow that if they hit what they could see, all the yellows would go, but I'm not so sure they would. I think Pat agrees, so they're going to run the red guard straight back.
Well, you remember, Pat Simmons represented Saskatchewan for a number of years at the Brier. And he certainly has this shot in his back pocket. Let's see if he can find it. His first year in 7.
Hard! Hard!
Big scrub, run it back, get the yellows, and he gets 1.
Boy, so close to being perfect.
Hard! Hard!
Like that normal speed that we've been throwing.
Just normal, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
T-line!
Lots of line, lots of line,
T-bites
lots of
back
line.
forward, back forward. Play to this. Close.
T.
T-line.
Yeah.
T-line. Each.
I think the line's okay.
You're not.
Back. T in the top 4.
Top 4.
No,
Line.
T. T.
Yeah, I don't know. Get
Yep.
by it. Hard.
Whoa, yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Okay.
Third.
If we didn't tap it, it would have been fine.
Well, half a rock,
Where's the spot?
third of a rock.
No, it's pretty thin.
Maybe all the yellows go. The only one is whether or not the first one they're hitting comes off the yellow back onto the red and stays in the house or not. But it's the only thing they have.
Half, spin half.
Okay, sounds good.
Pat Simmons, Team Canada. His final stone here in 7. Can he get the yellows moving?
Close.
One of the side, the other spill, and for now it is Canada shot stone in the 4.
Wouldn't you? I thought we could get rid of 2.
Yeah.
Hack.
Sure.
Solid hack.
I like it.
Shit, I thought 2 were going easy.
Yeah, I agree with Carter. I thought the back one was going for sure.
How much weight?
Yeah, hack.
Okay.
So hack weight and an opportunity here for 3.
Well, this is the one spot that we've seen some misses. A little bit heavier and a little bit more curl out here.
It's good. Whoa. EJ. EJ.
In a 6-6 tie, final stone here for Brad Jacobs, Northern Ontario. Little tap, and 1, 2, 3 on the board for Northern Ontario as they continue to pile up the numbers in a very offensive game. 9-6 after 7.
We're probably, definitely probably an underdog to some degree, but that really doesn't matter to us. We just got to go out and stay within our team armor, and that's all we can control. We can't control what others do, and so we'll just make sure that we're ready to go.
Our goal is to focus in and play good games, so we want to be able to do that in each and single games. Give our best. If we lose a tough game, try to put it aside, move to the next one. We just want to be proud with the way we played and say that we did our best.
Jim Cotter, a Brier finalist just a few years ago, taking on the former champion, Jean-Michel Menard. And you can watch that one tomorrow morning, TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll have the call with Kathy Gauthier. The Canadian Men's Curling Championship, the 87th edition, here in Ottawa, TD Place. The 4th time that Ottawa has hosted this event. A lot of offense in our feature matchup. Northern Ontario, another 3 on the board in 7 for a 9-6 advantage. And once again, we'll see if Pat Simmons, throwing those red stones with hammer, can answer back in a game that's had some momentum shifts. But ever since that first end, Canada took 3. It really feels like it's been Northern Ontario with momentum, and just feels like they've had the edge in this game.
Well, I agree. They came out and had that one mistake by Brad Jacobs and quickly rebounded the next end with a really great end and have been playing terrific ever since then. For Team Canada, they have a great end and then sort of slip up the next end, stumble a little bit. Even the deuce that they got in the 6th end, the very next end, the 7th end, they follow up with 2 rocks, one from Nolan and one from Carter, that slide behind the tee line and set up, a terrific end for Northern Ontario.
Clean it. Where are you?
Back 12.
Clean. Through the house. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, go, John.
But with 15 points being scored in the first 7 ends, I don't think it's over yet.
Okay. I think so. Clean. 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 Clean.
Come around.
Tee line?
Yep. Or even back 8 works. It's good weight. It's good weight.
Good line.
All there.
T-line.
T-line.
4.
T-line. You sure? T-line or better. Clean. Yep.
It's picking.
Yep. Gotta go line. Gotta go, John. Gotta go, John.
We're seeing a similar setup to what we saw in the 6th end with a corner guard, a chance to go around it.
Enough already.
Okay.
But just as importantly, those 2 yellow stones that are at an angle to each other
To ours.
near the center line that Team Canada can go
They're
around
set up
later.
pretty good for them. I don't like nosing it. Gives them 2 guards.
Yeah, that'd be a guard.
Nosing it gives them 2 guards.
It takes away their corner.
He's just going to go around this way and ours.
Yeah.
He's got 2 rocks to roll off of, too. Like
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah. This is gradual your age.
Yeah.
Clean. Whoa.
Go
Clean.
heavy.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Brian.
Whoa.
No, clean.
Ryan. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, Brad Jacobs recognizes those yellow stones in the middle are causing them some problem down the road, so he's trying to rearrange them, which he did perfectly.
Beauty. Shot, right?
Great, sweet.
Shot, right?
It's nice that it stayed in the 8 foot.
I think I need a little less, Pat.
Back line at the most.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, just through.
Clean.
Yeah, just through.
Clean.
Back 12. Yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah, four line.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Carter.
Hard, Carter. Hard. Good, 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 good. Good.
Grab the beam.
Yep. Clean. Whoa, clean.
Ryan Fry makes it go away. Still 3 stones in there for Northern Ontario without Hammer here, Nate.
My hand's like sticking to the rock.
Oh, yeah, it's hot.
No, getting 3/4 on that one, half on it.
Half inch. 3/4.
Some decent angles set up for Team Canada. If they can get a frozen rock half on that yellow one to the left, Northern Ontario won't be able to remove it without it probably going out to the back yellow one in the 4 foot.
Line. How's line? Pretty good line. Room. Room. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you? Just there. Whoa.
Gotta go there.
Yeah. Carter. Close. Go, Carter. Go, go, go. Hard if you get it here. Hard.
Try, John. Good throw.
Pick it. Yeah, he's got to make a perfect freeze.
Yeah, we're freeze here.
Yeah, or freeze there. Just pick it,
Yeah,
try
I
it.
think so. Right here, T.
Yeah.
Peel?
Yeah. Just picking it.
Okay.
Pretty simple game plan for Northern Ontario right now. Just get rid of the Reds.
Clean. Yep.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Brad Jacobs pushes it through. Well, let's give you an update now over on Sheet C. New Brunswick taking on Ontario. And one still to come here from Glenn Howard in his 16th Brier appearance. Such an incredible story at 53 years of age, back on the big show. He's been in 11 Brier finals, and he's won 4 of them.
Well, he's trying to throw the double takeout for 4.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
He's about half a rock. Pretty close.
Roll it over. He'll stick it to his own, so it looks like 2 for sure, maybe 3, depending on that red one. Looks like just 2.
2 yellow.
Get all there.
So Glenn Howard
Back 4 right now. Back 8. Tight.
in cruise control right now over there, up by 4 after 8.
Wade's still over
And
there.
Glenn's played some of the heavyweight teams already, so if he can get hot, he's looking good to be one of those teams to battle for the top 4 and a playoff spot.
Just pick it, Fry.
The tough thing for Team Canada on these freezes, they need to be so perfect. Any space like that, and it's pretty much a half rock, and it's gone for Northern Ontario.
Am I trying to take this or no?
Yeah, I think so. But pick it's fine.
Whoa. Clean.
Get to it. EJ!
Brad Jacobs
Just clean.
Get it.
picks it out. So a draw left for the single as we look at the skips numbers here, David.
Yeah, Pat Simmons with the edge at 86% over Brad Jacobs, but to be honest, there's some key shots that Pat's missed, and not by lots all the time. This made a huge difference in this game. Brad Jacobs just keeps plugging along, making sure they put rocks in the right position and giving themselves chances to score.
Player comparisons brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella. So final stone here in 8 for Pat Simmons. Needs a real nice draw.
Line's good. Same
Needs
line.
red paint here for a single.
Same line.
Line's a little better. Looks heavy. Need the backing?
Shouldn't.
Talk to me, Chris.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
Yep,
Yes,
hard,
we do.
hard, Nolan. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard.
Trying to use that yellow backing. Little tip, and look at Brad Jacobs step in there. He'll sweep it. And it goes a little bit too far, so a steal of one more for Northern Ontario. It has been their night in the rematch of that gold medal game from last year, and this time it is Jacobs in control. Welcome back to TD Place in Ottawa, and handshakes between Alberta and Manitoba. You can make the final 9-4 for Kevin Cooey. 2 wins today for Team Alberta. As we update the standings now, Northern Ontario still the only team undefeated. Alberta now 4-1. Team Canada on the ice, of course, at 3-1. Brad Gushu 3-1. And you see now Manitoba and Mike McEwen dropping to 2-2. Tomorrow morning, Mike McEwen will take on the Territories. Alberta with the morning off. In the afternoon, a great battle. They'll take on Newfoundland, Labrador, as 2 of the favorites go head-to-head. In the meantime, we bring you back to our feature matchup tonight at the Brier. Team Canada, Northern Ontario. And that 3-7 and a steal of 1-8 has Brad Jacobs up by 4 in this rematch of last year's gold medal game in Calgary.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody would have predicted a 10-6 score after 8 ends in this game.
Want to try that double?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
How much?
It's about half's real close. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Look at this.
Got it.
It's just all going right for Northern Ontario. Clinical.
Halfway. Halfway.
So the Peel game on here for Northern Ontario. Last year, too, it was Brad Jacobs. He had a fantastic week in Calgary. They went 10-1 and made it to that 1-2 page playoff game. Brad Gushu was 9-2 that year. And it was Pat Simmons, though. Team Canada, they caught fire late, and they ended up with a 7-4 record. So a lot still to be determined here in Ottawa in this round robin. Such a competitive field.
Well, definitely the one thing that Team Canada is going to reflect on and remember is the record they had last year after the first 5 games and obviously winning the event. So as much as they would have liked to have won this game and put themselves on top of the pack, they're certainly not going to worry about it going into the rest of the week.
Yep. 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 Clean.
In comparison, on the same sheet of ice last night, PEI in Quebec, at this point, it was 2-1. So just a little bit more offense this time around, David. Update time now over on sheet B, and a 3-3 tie. Final stone here to come from Jean-Michel Menard.
Yeah, very sensitive out turn through the hole, trying to get to the nose. He got to make a curl. He's got to move past that front red one.
Got to get through the port, and he'll rub the redstone. Oh boy, that is a steal of 1, 2. That's a steal of 3 for Saskatchewan. So what a turn of events there for Steve Laycock. And he leads. And if you want to tune in, you can watch that one with Vic, Cheryl, Russ, and Kathy over on TSN 3.
Well, and there's another game that up until this end, Quebec has had complete control of this game for the first 7 ends.
A little bit. Line's good.
Northern Ontario has tomorrow morning off, and they have a couple of beauties. One in the afternoon, they'll take on Ontario in the Battle of Ontario right here in Ottawa, and then later on in the evening, it's Northern Ontario versus Jamie Cooey in the Territories.
Yep. Wait there.
Trying to freeze it on. Oh, what a great shot.
Freeze. Good call.
Beauty.
And here's the difference between what a lot of us play on at our clubs versus playing on at the arenas. The rocks are so lively here that even a perfect freeze like that, Brad Jacobs with big weight and a third of the rock, and that's going to spin out pretty easily.
I think these houses are quite as lively as they were.
No.
Yep. Oh. Ryan.
Oh, need to make contact, though.
And when it's going your way, it's going your way, Dave Nedwin. It's their kind of night.
Well, it was a good throw. Although I don't think even Brad Jacobs expected he was going to pick it without taking the back one with it.
Clinical.
So one more freeze attempt by Pat Simmons.
Wait, wise?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, maybe a shade.
What do you got?
I got back to it already.
Line's good.
John.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Close. There already.
Might over curl here.
Whoa.
Okay, keep the line, but it's still there.
Line's good. Line's good.
Okay.
Good aim.
Let's go look now over on Sheet C, New Brunswick taking on Ontario. Glenn Howard, an 8-4 advantage, but full credit to Mike Kennedy and Team New Brunswick. He continues to battle here. He has final stone, and this will be a hit for 2.
Art, Dylan. Go.
And on our main sheet, an in-turn hit for Brad Jacobs, which is likely the end of the game.
Yep. Clean. You're good.
So Brad makes them all spill, and it is handshakes in our update sheet. 2 on the board. So Glenn Howard up by 2 with Hammer coming home in 10. And in our feature matchup, Northern Ontario. A little bit of revenge as they win the rematch of last year's gold medal game here in Ottawa.
Well, Brian, I think that Team Canada certainly started out the way that I was thinking they wanted to, which is with a big score right off the bat. But I'll tell you what, Northern Ontario is on a mission, and they were clinical, as you used the word. They were businesslike. They didn't get too rattled with that 3-ender and came back and played a terrific game.
And they are still perfect, undefeated here at the Tim Hortons Brier in Ottawa. And congratulations all around. We'll have much more to come right after this from TD Place.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like cashmere. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Welcome back to our coverage. It's time for the game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, Northern Ontario played a great game, 95% overall. They really look like they are here on a mission. They're continuing their dominance over a lot of very good teams right now, and I expect to see this continue over the next few days.
A lot of offense in a 10-6 final. Northern Ontario still perfect at this year's Brier, the only undefeated team. 2 games left here at TD Place, and we're going to join this one in the 10th end. Ontario, an 8-6 lead over New Brunswick. It is Glenn Howard throwing the Yellowstones with hammer, up by 2, coming home here in 10.
Goal line.
Looks like a what?
Goal line.
Up 2 with. Glenn's not playing with any rocks in play. He had his son Scott throw the first 2 through the house.
Coming down now.
Yeah. Yep, keep it going, guys. Yep. Yeah, bury it as much as you can.
Oh. That's fine. It's fine. Dead berry's fine.
So that stone from Mark Lecoq will settle in the back
try
12. There's a look at Mark, who actually played with Russ Howard back in 2002 at the Brier. They had a 3rd place finish that year.
Yep. Close. Well.
And this guy's been so impressive for Ontario. Adam Spencer making his Brier debut.
Double peel attempt.
Sorry, Adam. So close.
Put it back. Yeah, dead in front of it.
A really good rebound game for Team Ontario as well. They struggled this afternoon, ended up losing that, but came out here and right from the first rocks have really controlled this game.
Yeah, bring it back to center. 2. Keep her going, 2. Keep her going, 2. Keep her going, 2. Got to line them up. Keep her going, 2. Keep her going, 2. Yep. Okay. Good, Mark.
Good spot.
Yep. Good, Mark.
Your handle didn't go.
I just make sure the top one, I think. Yeah. Wow.
Well, they're eyeing up the double peel, but they want to make sure they at least get the top one and don't stick there.
Yep. Well, Rich.
Stop.
Shooter.
Oh, just missing that red again.
They seem to be gliding pretty good now because we've polished this spot so many times. No.
Third stones for Team New Brunswick from Scott Jones.
The line's pretty good now. Line's real nice. Overbending a hair. Just overbending a bit. Just over and drop. Whoa, if you can. Whoa, if you can. Real good. Well done.
So just the top one for Richard Hart.
Clean.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Good.
You like that weight? Okay.
New Brunswick will continue to put the guard up, and down to Mike Kennedy's shots, they'll draw around and hopefully put Glenn Howard in a position where he's got to make a draw for the win.
Okay for line. That's got to come back to center. That's got to come back to center. Line's pretty good now. Line's pretty good now. No, it's pretty good. Another good one. Real good, Scott.
Worth it again, is it?
Hey, Vic, thank you so much. We want to welcome our viewers who are just watching Saskatchewan beat Quebec. Just one game remaining here at TD Place. It is New Brunswick and Ontario. Third Stones on the way here. This one from Richard Hart. It is Ontario Yellowstones with Hammer and leading by 2, coming home here in 10. And basically at this point, they're just trying to keep things clean and remove the Red Stones for their skipper, Glenn Howard.
Yeah, about as good of a setup as you can have for New Brunswick, considering you're trying to steal 2. They've got a center guard up, a rock buried behind it, an opportunity to draw a second one around to top 4 foot.
We have to draw here. Yeah.
All right. Edge 8. Quicker?
From the updates we've seen as well, it was pretty much Ontario in control. You can see the scoreboard there behind Mike. And he was able to get that 2 and 9 to get within 2 without Hammer, to come home here in 10 and try to steal himself a win.
Yeah, the impressive part about New Brunswick and this Mike Kennedy team is that whether they're up 3 or down 3, you can look at them and you don't see a difference. There's no difference in the way they're walking, the way they're talking. They just keep plugging away.
Mine's nice.
Down to Skip Stones here in 10 in a battle of the 53-year-old skips.
Oh, mine's good. Mine's good. Easy mark. Easy mark. Gonna come out the other side. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, Glenn can see it on the intern side if he wants to make a play on it.
Makes sense. Came out the other side.
He did suggest to Rich that they might draw on this shot. But I think he can see enough. Play the hit.
Yeah. Heel.
It's about half a rock in the double takeout.
If they can win this game, David, they've really put themselves in a good position, that being Ontario. Keep in mind, they've already played Alberta, obviously one of the favorites. They've taken on Manitoba as well. Then they had to play Newfoundland, Labrador, and then after that it was British Columbia. So really, Ontario and Glenn Howard in a real good spot here if they could pull off a victory.
Scott!
If you told them they'd be 3 and 2.
Scott! Harder!
And he'll jam it though, so there's still life here for Team New Brunswick.
Yeah, we'll see the same draw again from Mike Kennedy.
Huge. I know.
The jam actually just made things a little bit more difficult for Glenn Howard.
Does that curl?
Yeah, it just curls there.
That rock is now 1 rock closer to the button. So instead of just drawing piece of the 8 foot, he's going to need full 8 foot, almost piece of the 4 foot on his last draw.
Right. Well, he's going to just draw now. Yeah, I'd like to just show a sliver. Just a shade more.
Well, ideally for Mike Kennedy, he doesn't want to go into the 4 foot and allow Glenn Howard to draw down to him. He wants to stop full 8 foot, almost the same spot, or just a little deeper, almost betting 4 foot.
Lots of line.
So Mike Kennedy,
Lots of line,
final
Mark.
stone here in 10, trying to steal himself a possible extra end here.
Keep going, Jamie. Keep going. Hard!
Hard!
Yep.
J.B. Brannon.
Keep going,
Marco
keep going, keep
Koch
going,
on the
keep going,
brush.
keep going.
Brannon
Whoa,
going
whoa,
hard
whoa,
here.
whoa,
Pull it
whoa.
in. Tuck a little bit. And there it is.
Oh,
It'll be
pretty
a
good.
draw to the forefoot here for the win. For Glenn Howard. Has to throw his final stone.
All right.
That's fine. He wasn't going to change anything. He was drawing anyway.
Yeah. It would have been nice if it had been over a little more and then you
Yeah.
tick and.
But then he probably hits.
So it's sort of the same as it's been, right? Okay. All right.
So at worst here, Glenn Howard has to be at least second shot stone. In his 16th appearance here at the Tim Hortons Brier, final stone for the Ontario skip.
Whoa. Way out there, Scott. Whoa, have a look.
His son, Scotty Howard, with the brush.
Whoa.
He'll take a
Okay,
peek.
yep. Okay, yep.
Richard Hart in the house.
Well, no doubt on the sweeping from Scotty Howard right to T-line.
And the crowd approves here at TD Place. Handshakes. Another win for Team Ontario and Glenn Howard.
Good shot. Here you go, buddy. Great shot, pal.
Grinded it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the
Way to go,
veteran,
Chris.
he's already through some of the tougher teams in his schedule. As we check the updated standings, only one team still undefeated. That is Brad Jacobs in Northern Ontario. As they continue to roll, Alberta 4-1, Gushu 3-1. Team Canada drops to 3-2, and Ontario right in the mix now. That 3-2 record. The territory still looking for win number 1. Just a reminder, we're back with you tomorrow morning. Myself, Kathy Gauthier with the call. Jim Cotter, Team BC, taking on Jean-Michel Menard. And you can watch that one on TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5. It's been a lot of fun honoring our troops here on TSN. Shot making, on point. The best field ever. We can't wait to crown a national champion on Sunday, but still lots to be decided. On behalf of myself, Dave Nedwin, our entire crew here at TSN, we thank you for watching the Tim Hortons Brier here from Ottawa, Ontario. Sports Center is next.